Hi, I'm so glad you're here. Let me ask you a quick question. Have you ever noticed how your mind can sometimes feel like a 24-hour news channel that only seems to broadcast the worst case scenarios? One minute you're having a great day, and the next your mind is screaming, "You're going to mess this up," or "You're not good enough." And before you know it, you've been swept away by that thought. You're stressed, you're exhausted, and you're completely checked out of your own life. In therapy, we call this getting hooked. Today, we're going to learn a simple yet incredibly powerful tool developed by therapist Russ called NNNPW. Think of it as a gentle step-by-step way to unhook from these heavy thoughts so you can get back to what actually matters to you. Let's walk through this together. Before we learn the tool, let's understand the problem. When a difficult thought pops up, our natural reaction is to treat it like the absolute gospel truth. We fuse with it. It's like putting on a pair of dark, cloudy sunglasses. Everything we look at suddenly looks bleak. When we are fused or hooked by a thought like, "I can't handle this," we stop seeing the thought as just a thought. We see it as a hard, heavy reality. And when we're hooked, we tend to make away moves. We retreat. We scroll mindlessly on our phones, or we lash out. NNPW is a tool designed to help us take those cloudy glasses off, step back, and look at our thoughts rather than from them. Look at our thoughts rather than from them. The first two letters of our tool are N and N. Notice and name. Instead of fighting the thought or trying to push it underwater like a beach ball, we start by simply noticing it. It's like stepping back and watching clouds float across a wide open sky. You pause and observe. Ah, there's a thought. Then we name it. But we do it with a very specific, gentle shift in our language. Instead of saying, "I'm a failure," you say, "I notice I'm having the thought that I'm a failure." Or even more playfulness. Aha, there it is, the "I'm not good enough" story again. This tiny change in your language is like taking a step back from a painting. Suddenly, you aren't pressed up against the canvas anymore. You have space to breathe. The third letter is N, normalize. Once we name the thought, our instinct is often to beat ourselves up for even having it. We think, "Why am I still worrying about this? What is wrong with me?" Normalizing is about wrapping yourself in a warm blanket of compassion. It's reminding yourself, "Of course my mind is telling me this right now. I've had a really stressful week." Or, "It makes total sense that I'm anxious before this presentation. I care about doing a good job." Your mind is a human mind. Having hard thoughts doesn't mean you're broken. It just means that your brain is doing exactly what brains evolved to do. Which brings us to the P, purpose. Our minds are not actually out to destroy us. Their primary job is to keep us alive. Your mind is like an overenthusiastic, highly anxious watchdog. If the mailman walks past the window, the watchdog doesn't see a friendly neighbor. It sees a threat and it barks hysterically. When your mind screams, "Don't go to that social event, people will judge you," its purpose isn't to make you lonely. Its purpose is to protect you from the pain of rejection. So, when we see the purpose, we can stop fighting the watchdog. We can smile, pat it on the head, and say, "Thanks, mind. I see you're trying to help keep me safe right now. I appreciate the warning, but I've got this." The final letter is W, workability. This is where the rubber meets the road. In ACT, we don't ask if a thought is true or false, because honestly, even if a thought is true, arguing with it doesn't help. Instead, we ask, is this thought workable? If I let this thought run the show right now, will it take me towards the life I want to build and the person I want to be? Or will it pull me away from my values? If your mind is telling you, it's too hard to exercise today, and you listen to it, does that move you towards health or away from it? Once you recognize that a thought is unworkable, you don't have to fight it. You just let it sit there in the passenger seat, and you keep driving in the direction of your values. So let's wrap this up with a quick practice. The next time you feel yourself getting hooked, remember these steps. Notice and name. Step back and say, I notice my mind is spinning the I can't cope story again. And then normalize and purpose. Breathe. Hold yourself kindly and recognize, of course my mind is doing this. It's just trying to protect me. And then choose workability. Ask yourself, what is a tiny workable move I can make right now that matches the person I want to be? You don't need to clear your mind or stop having thoughts. You just need to unhook from them so that you can live a rich, meaningful life. Hey, thanks so much for practicing with me today. Keep this tool close. Be gentle with yourself. And I'll see you in our next session.